very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down inside the 35. A running play. It's Dowdle.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They run again with Dowdle.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. On the run, it's Dowdle.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson. Forced out to his left.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
They'll drop to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. On third down, Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They run here with Dowdle, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
First down, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Play action now, Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Dowdle is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Rico Dowdle, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. It's caught by Aguilar. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Flush to his right. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Jackson will throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And here comes Diggs. And now look at him go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Broken tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Henry out of the pistol. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Jackson now. And it's
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On play action, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Touchdown! Jake Ferguson, a 24-yard touchdown.